Welcome to Jay Plays Indie Games. This is Dungeon of the Endless. Since I'm playing Endless Legend series, I may as well do some Dungeon of the Endless as well. This is an early access title still, which is, it's okay. It means multiplayer. Looks like it's still under construction. The album is still under construction. Yeah. And the journal is still under construction. There's a lot of the stuff in the game they're still updating. But it's pretty far along in the early access process. It's been in early access for quite some time. It's already a fun game. It's interesting. It's like a roguelite mixed with a tower defense, I guess. I'll play it. I'll show it to you. You'll see. The thing you should know before we step into this is all this is still locked because I reset my save by deleting a lot of stuff off my computer. But the thing you should know is I'm terrible at this game. I haven't unlocked much. I guess I have unlocked some things, but I have not unlocked much, and I am just freaking terrible. So that's something you're going to have to deal with if you're going to watch me do this here. I'm going to choose these two characters. Different characters have different abilities. I could just random, but I like these two, and for my first run, maybe I should choose some people I like, so maybe I have a fighting chance of getting somewhere and doing something. I don't know. I'm going to try. I have chosen my starting heroes. Alright, choose them again. Okay, there we go. So, as you can see, the difficulties are too easy and easy, so that's a freaking lie. There's probably a way to get higher difficulties, maybe by actually defeating the game. There's also a bunch of different ships. You can unlock them in different ways. The best way to unlock them is to defeat the game with the previous ship, something I have not accomplished. So, we're going to start right away. I'm going to let this cutscene roll. Try not to interrupt it too much. I'm interrupting it right now, aren't I? I'm going to shut up now. Ship's getting shot at. Okay, there's no conversation. If there's not words, I have to talk. Spaceship LB Stephanie crashing. That doesn't look like my escape pod at all, I'll be honest. I want a different escape pod. Explosions! And that's how it'll launch the beginning of the game. Loading up. And here we are. So how the game works is we've got this cool tactical map. This is a new edition that I rather like. How the game works is you progress through different rooms. You can progress through more than one room at a time if you want. He just took his head off. Well, there's an idle animation for you. He's going to take his head off. And you're searching for the exit. When you find the exit, you want to take this crystal to it. But, of course, you don't know what's out there. There are monsters, there are events, there are mercenaries, all kinds of stuff out there. So on our path to progression, we have to manage these resources up here. You've got your industry, science, food, and dust. Those should be pretty familiar with you for if you've played like Endless Space or Endless Legend for that matter. So I've got my two characters. I've got this robot. We can look at him. He's got some defense 15 versus her defense 13, so he's got higher defense. He's got higher health. Much lower speed than her. DPS is slightly lower than hers. Attack power is lower than hers, and attack cooldown is higher than hers. His wit is also higher. He seems generally better, but she's probably a better attacker. I like her active skill, which gets her to places quickly. So if I have problems in multiple locations, she is the person to see. So let's have her start off, and I'll show you how the game begins. You go into a new room, and you find something in that room. In this case, we got some free industry, which is pretty nice. So he's going to walk in here as well. And rooms are either powered or unpowered. When you first walk into most rooms, they're going to be unpowered, and you can just middle click on them. They become powered by this thing. Well, actually not by this thing anymore. It used to be by this thing, but now when you take this off, it doesn't unpower stuff, which is great. So, unpowered room. And you can build things on these slots. So this big slot right here that I'm pointing at can build a large object that can be an industry generator, a science creator, or a food replicator. In this case, I want an industry generator, which allows me to build more stuff, as you might expect. And these small slots are where I could put these three things here. I only have one thing right now, a prisoner pod, which is a attack element. You can also put defensive things and healing things or whatever in different rooms. It's pretty nice. So we're going to progress forward. This time I'm going to have him progress and her progress. And we're going to do a double progression because there are monsters there. And I'm a foolish man. And if you progress doubly like that... Oh, we need to defend. We need to defend a lot. You get some bonuses. I don't know what those bonuses are, but you get them. And that's cool. If somebody knows what those bonuses are, they can tell me. But we managed to open 2 doors at once, which gave us some extra something. And I like that. Probably some extra dust, actually. So with dust, we unlock these rooms. It takes 10 dust to unlock a room. Right here it shows we have 40. When a room is opened like that, or powered like that, enemies won't spawn in there. But if a room is left unpowered, enemies can still spawn. So if you progress faster than you have dust, you can get enemies spawning behind you, which can be a serious issue. Alright, we have 28 industry, so I'm going to build a food replicator. Food is used to heal units as well as to level them up. It's also used to recruit new guys, so it's very important. We have 22 food. It's not enough to level anyone up. Let's progress this way. And he'll follow as well. And there are enemies. In fact, I am going to do this twice because I think it's still viable to do so. Yep. And we should be able to handle these monsters as they come through. Hopefully. We might have to retreat. We might have to heal someone. I don't know. We might just not be able to handle it. Maybe I screwed myself. I think that I'm overzealous sometimes, and that gets me in trouble. So I don't want her to die. So I'm letting him handle. I'm going to bring her back in now, since they're focused on him. And wow, they both survived. That's good. So we got extra dust, I think, for doing it that way. So we can power both of these rooms. Maybe I'm being overzealous with how I'm doing these things, but whatever. 2 rooms at a time is scary. So we're leveling him up, giving him an active skill, Surgical Striker. I like to level him up fast because he gets a really good ability at level 3. Which is, I think, very important to my success in this game. The non-existent success that I haven't had. Let's see. Oh, in the bottom right here, you can actually see what's going on and people talk. And she's like, not the first time, not the last. Yeah, creative dialogue. I like it. This guy takes off his head. I love that so much. We don't have enough industry to build anything, but we can power this room. And that's the exit. So we could go to the exit right now. I don't feel that that's the best plan. I'm used to roguelikes in which you are supposed to explore the entire floor before you go down to get powerful. I also know that all these doors open as soon as I go down. I think I want to continue exploring before I head down. So I'm going to explore in this direction over here. And hope that I'm not making a foolish decision which will end up destroying me. So we got some dust for that. And we're going to wipe these guys out. The problem here is... Okay, we got some dust for that, but we didn't get enough. We didn't get 70. So if we open any doors in this direction, enemies are going to spawn in here as well as where we're going. Which is not the best situation. I want to power that room as quickly as possible. But I want to continue exploring as well. So what did she find? Okay, enemies did spawn over here. They did not spawn in here. And she found something. We'll check that out after we're done with this situation. Number 2 needs to leave. You need to get your butt out of there. He almost died. I'm lucky he didn't. I don't want to use my food to heal people, because that prevents you from using it for other things. Now, I could build another module. I could build a science module, I think. Would be a good idea. Science modules do come in handy. Let's see what this handy-dandy thing we found was. It's a research thingy. So I could get an emergency generator if I had 60 science, which I won't. I could get a suppressive firebot. Adds 13% attack power to heroes in the same room. Bioorganic transference. Each kill heals up to 100 HP based on killed monster power distributed by heroes in room. That seems like a really good thing for defense. And then Sea Blaster. Zone damage power on heroes 20, attack power 5, zone damage power on MB. I don't know what all that means. This module's grenades damage everyone. Okay, that's what it means. It attacks everyone. I don't want to deal with that. I think I want to research this. I'm just going to take a lot of science, and kind of confirms to me that I need to build a science module somewhere. I'm going to build it here and just kind of hope that I can defend both locations. But if I don't build it, we'll be in trouble in the future when we want to research more. So I still don't feel like I need to build any defenses because I'm kind of an idiot. And we're going to bring this on back. And yep, monsters are spawning over there too. So this is a serious issue that we're having to deal with. Yeah, we're going to have to heal her to keep her alive. Otherwise, it's not going to work out. Come on. Don't die on me. Everyone needs... No! I told you guys I'm bad. I've already lost. They're going to kill her. Yep, it's the end. Okay. Well, that was a first try. I'm going to try again. I am. That only took 8 minutes. Turn to menu. I'm gonna do better this time, guys. I'm going to care about my people. I'm going to love them deeply. And we're going to win. I'm going to try again. That thing where I said I'm terrible at this game, you have to believe me. I'm really bad. So, lessons that we have learned. Build a science module, or build defenses in your tower defense game. Yeah, that probably would help. I want to save all my resources, though, because the second level's harder. And I've gotten through the first level before without using anything. Like, literally nothing. So we can build a food generator here. After we power this room, anyway. We're going to put a food generator right there. Very nice. We'll start getting food immediately. And we're going to head north. And we're going to follow up and... Oh yeah, fights. Fight the power. Fight the man. Rack the man. Let's see. Yeah, we're just going to continue on. I should probably be opening more than one door at a time, but I'm kind of an idiot. So I'm going to charge past these guys with him. Open another door. Get that ×2. All that extra dust. And retreat. Let her deal. And then let her come back. Okay. So... the two of them together can probably handle this situation. Yeah, I'm getting bonus dust is what I'm getting. So I can power more rooms if I do that doubling thing. It's just really dangerous and foolish. And I shouldn't do it. But I do it. Because I'm a dangerous and foolish man. Did I build a food generator first instead of a science generator first? Oh, I'm an idiot. Instead of production first, I built food first. Now, that's good from a food perspective, but it's not good from a building more stuff perspective. And I need to build, more stuff. This gets more expensive as time goes, so it's going to be 2 turns before I can build industry now. Whereas I could have both industry and science already. I should have built industry first, like, no doubt. I learn things and then I forget them. You know what? I'm going to be an idiot. That actually worked out real well. Kitchen gloves added to my inventory. She's going to be my main attacker. And yeah, look at all of this. We've got kitchen gloves that goes in her device slot. You can see they have 3 equipment slots. She has a passive skill, by the way. If she's in a room with someone else that they trust, I assume we trust each other though, they get a defensive boost. And her active skill is like running really fast. Since he leveled up, his active skill is reducing his attack cooldown, which is pretty nice. He fights well with that. So, we're going to pop down an industry generator and try to rectify our mistakes. What room do we want to defend in? That's a good question. I'm going to go ahead and plop down a prisoner pod here and say that this is the room where we want to be fighting. I'm cool with that. So, we're going to... This is our retreat point. This is where we'll make our stand after this. And that's going to be a real problem if this ends up being a dead end. And this doesn't. But whatever. Let's open the next door. So my level 2 guy is the one I sent ahead. And there was nothing in there. Which is particularly nice. I do like that there was a directional shift though. that one prisoner pod is not going to do a huge amount by that. Prisoner prod, not pod. Oh, so lucky to find industry. I need it. Like, you carry these elements here with you from room to room. So, not room to room, but from level to level. So I need to build up before I go. And there's a limited number of doors in which to do that. Okay, so you are going to go this way. I don't feel like I need the extra dust. Alright, enemies. So we're going to retreat back to our retreat point because there's no reason not to. The enemies are going to progress forward themselves. But we'll wait on them. We have the patience. We have the knowledge. We have the skill. And we have the spear and the ceremonial sword. And they died very quickly as a result. Okay, what we want to do is build back here a science creator. So we've got something of everything being built now. We're getting +8 of this, we're getting +5 science, and we're getting +7 food. All of which is great. We can also level this guy up again. And I'm going to pop him all the way back here to industry. And if she can defend the world by herself in this room, he can just stay in this industry room. I should have built the defenses in here with the science, because I could have left him in science. He could actually help. But ideally, I can leave this guy in the industry room. And if I can do that for a couple turns, he got a new ability, a new passive ability called Operate that allows him to boost the amount of industry we're getting every turn. Pretty fantastic. Enemies are all going to come from over here. And through here. And up here. Okay, so that's a dead end. Good to know. So after I open this door, he's not going to operate this turn. He's going to operate next turn. You have to open 2 doors to get him to be nice. No enemies showed up, which was kind of ideal. So you can see we're getting more industry now, which is fantastic. I probably want to use the industry I have to boost this area, but I'm not confident that that's very smart. She won't be able to deal by herself, will she? Let's reduce the number of things coming. No, she's not going to be able to deal by herself in there with just a little bit. But I've got to get at least 20 built up for the next turn. For the next floor. More than that would be ideal. Oh no! This is not the right direction, and that was a dead end. Oh, that's the exit. That's the exit. That's actually perfect. I can power that. No enemies coming. That's ideal. Here's our question. Do we want to try opening this door and see what's in this direction and totally risk them coming down on us? I think we do, because now everything's gravy. Even if all of this is destroyed, we can't use it anymore if we just leave. So if we open more doors now, yeah, it should be fine. So we can just let monsters come through and wreck this stuff. I could have left him operating. That would have been real smart. But I'm not real smart, apparently. So as soon as he left that room, I lost my bonus, and I can't get it back just by sending him back in there. There's no edit undo on that. So I opened the last door. And science door. And enemies are coming. So enemies are coming. We're all going to go in here. I'm real glad that I opened that last door, because it's a science door. And I might find something cool in there. Looks like these are enemies that we'll be able to handle. I am still glad we got that prod, though, because it makes it a little bit easier. And I'm glad we opened that last door, because it got us more stuff. In fact, I think it levels her up, which is fantastic. So we have 0 food, but she's level 2 now, and he's level 3. That works out kind of well. 29 industry going into the next floor. Works pretty well. And I'm going to head down here. Now, everything's open, and that's fantastic, but we're not in the clear, per se. Because we've got these 2 rooms here. We've got the exit and this room that are unpowered. So enemies are going to be spawning like crazy as soon as we pick up that gem. And they'll be spawning until we find the last room. So what can we do? A LAN module. It's too much for us. But it gives 120% to all major modules on the floor. And all minor modules. So it boosts defense. It's a module that boosts defense. That's good. A dust field generator adds defense to heroes in the room. Kip Cannon. Attack power for each stocked science. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Viral injection. Poison. Spreads disease. Damage over time. Priority to special monsters. That seems like an excellent plan. If I would just put that in like a forward room. Yeah, I'm going to take this. Oh, I can't take any of them. I don't have any. You have to open 3 doors for the research to complete. And I found this last. So I can't actually research any of that. That was just a big waste of time. Alright. So he's going to carry the module. And she's going to very quickly dispatch enemies that fight him. So pick up the module. And immediately head towards the exit. And her job is to defend you while you do so. So they're going to come for him. And she's going to wipe them out. Which is the plan, right? It's what we're meant to do. And if I can get them both into that last room, we'll progress to the next floor. This is a good room for fighting. This is not. Yep, we're going to leave. We're making it. As you can see, things are kind of tough. But it's good that we're staying mobile. And as soon as he steps in here, I can click the exit button. Exit. And we survive. Both heroes made it, just barely. As you can see, there's a lot of tension. It's very tense. We leave with 29 industry, which is good. We can build stuff right away. An industry thing, actually. And 43 science, which is not as good because we didn't manage to research anything last floor. But it's okay, because you can use science for stuff. Go into the next floor. At least I'm making it to the second floor on this video. Can't be too embarrassed. Alright. So we're on floor 2, as it says right there. And we can go in 3 different directions, which is kind of scary if we choose the wrong direction. So we're going to do this, and at the same time do that, to get that ×2 bonus. And that, to get the ×3 bonus. And then she's going to retreat, and he's going to retreat. And we're going to fight in here. Yes, that was foolish and unnecessary, but it accomplished something for us, which is good. Now the bad thing about doing that is we didn't get as much stuff up here because I could have built industry right away. The good thing about doing that is I got dust and I can fill these rooms. And I got 3 extra. I think we only started with 2 and now I have like 50. Or 20 and now I have like 50. Which is excellent. Excellent, excellent. Alright, industry generator. We're going to plop that down. And we actually had 40 industry. Maybe it boosts how much industry you get as well. And this thing gave us some industry, which is nice. Major module here. It's going to be food, I think. Food before science. Not enough industry. I need 1 more turn to do that. Alright, that's fine. And what are you doing? Oh wow, I didn't complete getting that, which is foolish. Now I have enough industry. It's good that I went in here. And I will try to leave him operating this. That's... If one of these directions lead to a major module and I can power that room, then I can make this like my forward defensive room, and there's plenty of space in here for me to put up defenses. So that's what I want to do. I want to find another module in a different direction. So I'm going to send her up here. And there is indeed a module here. And a bunch of enemies, of course. She should be able to handle them, though. These are the type that, you know, try and hunt your crystal down. The ones that just ignore you and attack the end. And there are the ones that actually attack your heroes. Yeah, it's a pain. Oh, Crystal's being attacked. I'm an idiot. And this is why it's good to have her be fast. There we go. Yeah, I apparently missed one. I need to pay more attention. Alright, I'm going to send her up here. And this is where we're going to end up putting our science module. So this is our forward defense. And I'm going to leave him here on food. So he's going to be boosting our food, and we're going to use this as our defensive room. Hopefully, we can explore really far in all directions. This room is powered automatically, which is nice. And this room down here, please let me explore in all directions. You're not going to, are you? Nope, these are going to both be dead ends, and I'm going to be screwed. But the good thing is, both of these rooms are auto-powered. So as much as I want to be full of hate, I can't be. So we're going to toss up a science creator. Or do we want to toss up something else? Do we want an industry creator? I could toss up an industry creator right here instead. Then I'm going to move him, my operator man, and this is going to be our forward place now. Hopefully the exit's not down. Because all this is powered. Enemies won't come from this direction. If I make this my forward location, and I can defend here, there's lots of stuff in here. I can put lots of prods in. It'll help out. Alright, you lady go. Yep, there's a fight. And I'm going to need you to use your power this time, I think. If lady starts getting hurt too much, we're gonna run away because I don't want to have to heal. But we defeated them, so that's good. We have 50 food. We should level her up because she's my attacker here. And everything's powered. Yes, good. Lots of power. And we have 11 industry. I'm gonna go ahead and put in some prisoner prods to help out with this fighting situation. Very nice. And he is going to be boosting our industry gains significantly as long as I leave him in here, which is important. And we have a retreat point. I don't know what this is all about. Maybe it's a big pile of food. Yep. There's a big pile of food. I approve of that message. And we're going to power that room because it's a dead end. And we're going to go this way. And yeah, this way at least keeps going, right? Because that was getting scary. Alright, we don't want to fight in there. We want to fight in here. And I don't think that having him fight removes his bonus. No, it doesn't. As long as he doesn't leave the room, we're fine. Which is good. Very, very good. So I can probably make a science thing up here now, right? Science creator? Yeah. If I can survive one more turn even, I'm good. Very good. Alright. This is going well. I don't have a use for in my science because I haven't found a thing to use it on. But hey. Whatever. And it looks like we got some free industry, which is always excellent. We're at 27. What I'm going to do here is fill this room out with prods. So if enemies come through here, they have to deal with all this. I think that's a good idea. And I can power this room for now. It's excellent. Okay, go. Oh no, it's a dead end. Okay, it's the exit though. It's good that that's the exit. It's not so good that that's a dead end. Do I want to explore out the rest of the floor, or is it too dangerous? I don't think it's too dangerous. Enemies can come from both directions, and I can't defend this room very well if they're tough. I think it is too dangerous. I think I have to leave. I think I have to leave now. I've got tons of science that I haven't used. Can anyone level up? You cannot, and you cannot. Yeah, it's time to leave. So grab the thing, and lady, you go. You go. Go with the thing. Alright, we're going to try and defend in here at first. We got some extra dust for some reason. So, go. Everyone go. Don't let them hit you, dude. They're all coming for you. I know, it's a pain, but you're going to make it. Because you're awesome, and I believe in you. And we're going to the 3rd floor. Alright. Progress is being made. Problem is, I'm not finding anything on these floors. I'm not finding recruiters, which is kind of a problem. Or not recruiters. I'm not finding new recruits. I don't have any more heroes. If one of these guys dies, I'm down to 1. That's not going to work. The other major problem is I haven't got much equipment, and I haven't got any science at all. I mean, there's no reason for me to build a science machine now. I don't think. So we can go in 2 directions, and we're on floor 3. I do not know how deep the rabbit hole goes. And And see, you can't scroll. It doesn't let you cheat in that way. So you don't know which way is longest. I would cheat in that way if I could. Alright. Some free industry, but a room without a major module, which is not the best. I'm going to have you follow. And continuing on that same path, same calculated path. And while she's fighting that, I want you to progress. Try and get that that level 2. And you retreat. And you retreat. Alright, you stay in here. And when they come for you, I want you to activate your power, and now you come up, since they're focused on him. Very good. Now, we got that going. We know how to work it out. Work it out. Okay, industry doesn't seem like the big issue. Neither does food. I want to level up. Okay, he's level 3 and she's level 3. I'm going to level her up. Gives her some hit points and some defense and some speed and some attack power. She's my front line. He's my defender, really. And that leaves us with the kind of obvious choice between these. I want to say food, even though industry is so important. So I'm going to go industry. Feel like I've got the levels. I'm going to go industry. And she's going to continue going up. That double move probably helped me out some. So you go on up, lady. Oh, I don't like that this is a dead end. And I don't know what's up with that. Okay, that was some science. So that was a dead end. Not a good situation to have a dead end. Because we can... Okay, we can go left. That's good. We can still defend in here, right? If we go left. I shouldn't have moved him. I would have had to if he was going this way, though. So let's put a couple prisoner prods in here at least, so we have a defense point. I don't know how tough enemies are going to get on this floor. And head on. It's a dead end anyway. Alright, Nanor, level 1. Cooking is like love. It is a long, hot, sweaty effort that ends in bliss. I'm going to ignore you for now because I just don't have the food. And I'm going to power your room. And all this up here is powered. As soon as I get 30 food, I can recruit him, which is excellent. So, how am I going to deal with this now? I can only go down, which is not good. I don't have any defenses down. The defenses I built here are now useless because enemies will never pass through here. I should have built something in retrospect. Can she handle them alone? Certainly not. Okay. I wanted her to handle him alone so that he could keep doing his thing, but it was not in the cards. Alright. There are no rooms with major modules up here, which totally sucks. Like, completely. This one does, and I can power it, which is good. I'm going to put a food replicator in here. And this is going to be your spot, man. This is your new spot. So, we're going to put the prisoner prods that we haven't upgraded at all right here. We're going to fill this room with them because we've got the industry. And this is your defending spot. So, do your freaking job. That's all I'm saying. I don't care if enemies appear or not. We're going to open ×2. There we go. And we're going to fight in here. And hopefully this is a good defense. Smart move. I don't know, though. So, go left, lady. And we have to decide which direction to go. I'm going to power that and go this way. No particular reason behind it, except this is a major module over here. And that's the only difference that I see. So we're going to hold this tactical position and let him generate food. Actually, we're going to move up here and recruit this dude. Because that is very important. Yeah, recruit. So now we've got another level 1 dude. So guess what? He's going to move down here, and she's going to move down here. And now we can move and shoot with 2 people while this guy holds down the fort. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Did I say I was bad at this game? No, it's still true. I'm bad at this game. Alright, so you lady and you mister, you're gonna head this way. Had to be a dead end, didn't it? Alright. Had to be a dead end. So things are going to be coming from in here. What is this device? Covered in dust and dust. Right. Affecting it may bring wealth or death. Well, let's go for the death. Ah, yes. It gave us dust. And dust. It allowed us to power that room so that we're not going to get ambushed from multiple sides, which is excellent. I can't build another module. I would build food. You take 30 to level up. What's your active skill? Heroes in room get attack power. That's good to know. So she's fast. He can give everyone attack power and he can fight faster. That's good to know. Alright, you're going to go over here with her. And you guys are going to fight. You're going to fight for your right to party is what you're going to fight for. Alright, you're going to back off. So are you and you, because there's a lot of those guys. And all three of you are going to fight in this room. Seems like we're going to wipe the floor with them. I think we're going to wipe the floor with them. We wiped the floor with them. It was amazing. I was proud of us. All this is powered, right? Yeah, it's powered. Okay. So, you guys come back forward. And we're going to continue our progression left. While he gets his industry. I kind of want to build more prods. Or another device? What would I want? Another industry or another food? Probably another food. Let's build another food replicator. Use up our industry. And level him up. So we can't heal anyone this time, but we've got lots of food going. Lots of industry going thanks to his operation help. This is going to be good. And this guy being level 2 is a good idea. So, she goes first. There's a thing here. And we're going to retreat like mad. Yeah, we don't want to get hit. And I think we can handle this, right? There's a lot of them. I'm going to do this and this to help the defense. And I think with that we should wipe them out easy. Very much. Used our active abilities up, though. It takes 2 doors for those active abilities to well, 2 doors for this guy and 3 doors for this guy. So, big deal. Is 99 max? I don't know. Is that a thing or just... I moved him! I didn't mean to move him. Ah. Okay, I'm going to move him over to food then. No, he's going to stay there. He's in a good defensive spot. So I pressed 2 and moved. I didn't think I was moving him, but I moved him. It was not my intention. We really need something to spend science on. That's what we need. We gained some food and some enemies. A retreat point. She got a hit in before she ran away. Let's move back. Let's move back. Nope. Oh, okay, 99's not a max, so we're going to get tons of science. As long as it's useful. We're probably going to want to start building some forward defenses if I was to be a military planner here. Maybe in this room. So I'm going to pop down some more pods. Like so. So they have to go through something to get to me. Because that could be an issue. And we'll still have 20 at the end of the turn, which is fine. 20 is like the magic number, so I can build an industry at the start of the next floor. It's not the end. I also don't have the dust to power anything, and you need to run away. So do you. You are slow as butts, sir. Run all the way away. Yeah, and they're going to have to walk through those prods before they get to us. I like that. So they're going to take some damage. Some damage. Be less of them. That helps out. That helps out significantly, I feel. Yes. It's good that I set that up. I still don't have the dust, though, so we're going to have people coming out of this room, and out of this room when this opens up. I'm going to send her by herself because she has this running ability. So if things appear in every room, she can freaking retreat. Okay, that's the door. That's the exit. Ooh, do I want to take the exit right now? Do I think I can make it? Keep in mind, this door is going to open if I take that exit. Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and not die. So, what are we going to do? Everyone's going to be in here. We're going to level you up, sir. So, everyone's level 3 or 4. I think that she is going to carry this. And you two are going to stay with her. So she is headed towards the exit. Go. And you two guard her with your freaking lives. Yep, she's dying. Don't die, lady. You can make it. Don't freaking die. So 1, 2, 3. Nope, nope. Nope. Everybody makes it. Everybody makes it. Okay, one of them died, but we made it. Wow. Well, we finished the floor the same way we started it. Tons of science, no food, and just enough resources. And the guy that we recruited is dead. Go to the next floor. I tried to save him. I did. Alright, the 4th floor. Should I continue this episode? I feel like I'm going to die at any moment. And I don't want to start an episode and then just, you know, die immediately. But probably what's going to happen. So, progress on, lady. We haven't seen a single merchant. That's the word. Okay. So the enemies have gotten different. And this is the tactical map that I haven't used at all. Enemies have changed. I can see that. We're going to do industry here. And head north, I suppose. Dungeon of the Endless. Alright, you're gonna... not a merchant, but we got a rice wind. We can't use the rice wind. It's some kind of... I don't know what it is. But no one can use it, so we can put it in our backpack. Please put it in the backpack? There we go. Yeah, I don't think he can use it either. No. It's some kind of a weapon for someone. I don't know who. Not her, not him. It's the unfortunate thing about weapons in this game. Alright, we got some extra dust, and the room is automatically powered for us, which is nice. And run away. And we probably want to build some defenses in here while we run away. And are waiting on those guys to show up. I'm thinking we can fight them off. Yep, I'm fighting them off okay. And these guys shouldn't pose any kind of problem. Excellent, excellent. So, I'm going to place food here. Science team's entirely unnecessary. And I'm also going to put prisoner prods here, here, and here. And I'm going to move our operator up to the food generator. Power that, and send her forth. So in a couple turns, we'll be getting extra food instead of extra industry. Alright, we can power this room, though. It's the exit! Ooh, I don't know how big the floor is. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I've never been past the 4th floor. And as far as I know, it's freaking winning, unless the dungeon really is endless. So I'm going to put something in every room, like that. And I don't feel like we have the capability of surviving another floor. So, on the hopes that this is the last floor, I'm taking this and I'm running. So both of you head in. Just run. Just run. Ignore everything. Ignore it. Just move. That giant fighting thing is nothing to do with anything. Just heal up and run, lady. Okay, okay. She died. Or did the crystal die? Game over! Oh, she died carrying the crystal? Or they hit the crystal too much? I don't know. Okay, guys. Well, that was me trying. Thanks for watching Dungeon of the Endless.